Hi there, I'm Deanna. Nearly a year ago, I started posting on my channel what I call Getchell Shorts. Short videos of me playing the studies from Getchell's study book #1 for trumpet. The book wasn't new to me, but I'd never actually worked through it in order from the beginning to the end. So I decided, well, let's just start at study #1. As of now, today, I've posted 31 of those studies. In this video, I want to take you behind the scenes and share 3 specific challenges I've encountered in the first 31 studies. I want to share how I'm working through them and still working through them because the challenges continue and they're actually increasing as I move forward into the book. And I want to share the unexpected value I'm getting from this process. With my background in music, I have a Bachelor of Music on trumpet, and I have experience in national music competitions on trumpet. I assumed this would be a fairly straight-ahead project. Review a little, play, record, post. At the same time, I am a comeback player. I took a long break from my regular playing, 10 to 15 years actually. And even though I've been back at it for a couple of years now, I am still rebuilding. So in truth, I did expect there would be some challenges as I went through the book. What I didn't expect was how soon I'd run into those challenges, especially with studies that on paper look fairly simple for someone who's got the background that I've got. Now, it's not that I can't hit the notes. It's that my goal is to play the studies cleanly, accurately, and musically, and in a way that's truly post-ready for the channel, a performance. And that's been the challenge. What surprised me most is how clearly these early studies, right out of the gate, exposed fundamental weaknesses in my playing. Ones that would absolutely limit the level I'm aiming to return to if I don't address them. They're also directly affecting how quickly I can prep, record, and confidently post a study to the channel. So I've been approaching them with the same disciplined mindset that earlier in my life brought my playing to a high level. Playing Getchell may look like a step backward, but moving forward on a weak foundation has a price. I've got plans, so I'm doing this foundation work, so I have a strong foundation to lean on as I go forward. The first 9 studies are mostly quarter notes and half notes. At first glance, they look almost too simple, but slow, sustained notes will expose you. They certainly exposed me. Playing slowly and cleanly on the trumpet or any brass instrument, it's extremely demanding. For good tonguing, it requires precision. When I began the book, I quickly realized my tonguing was really inconsistent, especially with these simple quarter note, half note phrases. At faster tempos, articulation often feels easier for me, but these studies made me work for it. So what's the solution to this? Well, tonguing is a physical activity, obviously. It's the tongue moving in a certain way to produce a certain start to the note. Every note, every single time. So it's a skill to develop and a habit to build. Or, if you're like me, rebuild. And then do consistently. And that's been my challenge #1. I had to slow down, pay close attention to every single attack. I had to focus on the tongue and how I'm moving it in and out. I had to coordinate it with my air, listen to the result, make adjustments, try again, repeat. It's focused, deliberate practice. After working a study for a while, I'd begin to feel confident about what I was doing. So I'd set up my camera and aim to record a full, clean take, 100% clean pops. And then halfway through, or this, or sometimes this. Clean articulation is essential for the style of music that I'm aiming to play for the most part, so I can't let those slide. If you simply get through a study without really critically listening to how you did it, you're actually missing a huge opportunity. It's a process for sure, and it doesn't lock in overnight. But if you keep listening and stay with it and keep trying, it does improve. Challenge number 2, dynamics. Study number 7 introduces dynamic markings. Now it's not just about clean notes, it's about volume control and contrast. How loud is mezzo forte? How soft is piano? And the question going through my mind a lot of times was, am I actually doing it or just thinking I am? And then there are the crescendos and the decrescendos that Getchell sprinkles in. The dynamics added a new variable, and so more focused attention was required. The solution is that, like tonguing, dynamics are physical. They depend on our air support and our control. Quiet playing requires steady, supported air, and keeping the tone vibrant takes work. And there's another layer. Quiet playing makes clean articulation harder. I noticed this especially in number 9. I'd fluff starting notes. I fluffed in the middle. And I recorded many takes before I was satisfied with this is good enough for my current best version. When I finally recorded a clean version of number 9, I was relieved. Now, louder dynamics are different. They require support, of course, and strength, more oomph, and that's something I'm still building. I find that clean articulation is often easier, too, at the louder volumes, but it's not always. Dynamics. It's easy to ignore them. And while the playing challenges like I've just described, there'll be fewer. But if you want to be a good trumpet player, build the habit to be aware of the dynamics on the page and how they change, and build the skills that you need to play them. It's foundational musicianship. My memory of playing the odd study here and there way back when I was younger also includes, oh, oops, I was supposed to tongue that. Or, oh, darn, I'm supposed to slur that. And I'm right back there again. Challenge number 3, slurring versus tonguing. Starting in number 10, Getchell introduces slurs. Now the challenge is accurate articulation, tonguing where you're supposed to, not tonguing where you're not supposed to. But I get ahead of myself. To be fair, Getchell does ease us in. They add character, they add musical shape. And to be honest, I really enjoyed playing number 13. And number 20. So I was playing number 32 yesterday and recording it. I played it through. I was really happy with how I had played it. My articulation, the dynamics were the best I could do. I listened to the recording. I was like, oh. In the second line at the end, there's a little retardando. And there's a slur up to A, C sharp, D, I think it is. I tongued it. It's like, ah. Back to the drawing board. The slurs make them more lyrical, and for me, they were more fun. The solution to slurring versus tonguing: attention to articulation markings, and slow down if you need to. Take your time, because it's a response thingy to respond if it's with the tongue or not with the tongue. So slow down and just take your time. Accurate tonguing is a part of musicianship. It's not optional. My respect for Getchell's study book number 1 has grown significantly through this project. Working through it systematically from number 1 to so far number 31 has forced me to focus and refine, and that's helping me rebuild my playing foundation. Now, as a seasoned player, I don't just play these studies. I practice them as if I'm performing them. I sit in this chair like it's a performance. That mindset changes everything. It raises the standard. It exposes weaknesses, and it helps me rebuild my consistency. When you approach even simple material with a performance level attention to detail, your skills will develop. It is a process, but over time, with that approach, that intention, that energy, your finesse will increase. Your control will improve, and your playing, it'll get easier. Getchell Book 1 is structured intelligently. He gradually introduces new variables, articulation, dynamics, slurring, and more, layering in the complexity in a controlled way. I found, to be honest, that some of the studies required a little bit more effort to find the music in them, but that's actually a valuable exercise as well. Others, though, were immediately musical, and they were like a joy to play. Study number 32 is still a work in progress. These are my recording attempts to nail it. I'm close, but I'm not there yet, apparently. I'll get it, though, and then after that, well, onward. Number 33. So that's it with Getchell. This is a great book, and I hope you consider checking it out. I'll leave a link in the description, and if you got some value out of the video, would you click the like button down below? It lets YouTube know that this is a video worth sharing with others, so they get the benefit as well. And if you're not already, click the subscribe button and join us. This channel's all about the trumpet player's journey, and I'd love it if you join me. Have a great day, happy playing, and I'll see you in study number 32 when it gets done. Bye.